His gardener's maintaining Hobbiton, watering it. And they've got to mow all this here. Oh, there's a park bench covered with grass pretty much. I've got 3 beehives or something. More hobbit holes.
Okay, so we're on the second thing that Peter Jackson needed, a party field in which to hold Bilbo Baggins' birthday party. So this area that we're in is where all the chairs and tables and everything were for everyone to come and enjoy the birthday party. Over the back, pavilions, beer, food, music, dance floor, everything was there. And then this, of course, is the party tree, the third thing he was looking for. Now, it doesn't look very much from down here, but I do assure you, when we get a little bit higher up on the set and you turn around and take a look at it, you'll appreciate why he thought this was ideal for the party tree. So directly in front of it, where we see the swing, was a big white tent, and in there a whole lot of fireworks. Over just where you see that overhanging branch and that little pile of wood, when Gandalf arrives, he parks his cart there. In the back, of course, the big skyrocket. Around to the right, opposite where the seesaws are, up against the tree, is where Bilbo makes his birthday speech before disappearing up into Bag End. Now, as we all know, hobbits are not particularly tall, so they can't reach the top branches, so only the bottom third of the tree was actually decorated up with lanterns and flags and bunting and all sorts of other things. And then eventually, of course, they arrive with the big sign on the big poles which says, "Happy Birthday, Bilbo Baggins." So everything is going along really beautifully until the arrival of 2 very naughty little hobbits by the name of Merry and Pippin. Yep, he's right. They're totally bored, the whole thing's a bit mundane for them, so they decide to light the big skyrocket. Well, there's 3 things wrong with that. First of all, it's too big for them. Secondly, they should have put it in the ground first. And lastly, of course, they had a problem lighting it. So eventually it falls over, sets off the fireworks, blows the top off the tent, and the skyrocket takes off and it goes right above that big tree up there on the hill. It turns around, and by now it's become the dragon. So as the dragon, it flies right across here, over, terrifying everybody, right across here, over the lake, over the green dragon, and the 2 trees on the far side, and the sky above that's where it explodes, coloured lights, noise, smoke, everything else. Now, out of that whole scene, there was only one digital thing. And that, of course, was the dragon. They are a little bit hard to find in the 21st century, especially to fly in movies. So they came out here one night and they did all the fireworks thing, including the back of Gandalf's cart, one night, one take. And all they had to do then was go down to the editing table and put in their digital dragon. So everything you see in here going whiz, bang, pop was all real. Now, I said to you before that that was all he was going to film here. And around New Zealand were 3 or 4 other locations, which along with this one were all going to go on the editing table and become Hobbiton. But very early on, before they even really built anything, Peter Jackson stood up the top there and took another look over what his scouts had found. And he decided right there and then that he did not need the other 3 or 4 locations, and this became the one and only Hobbiton location. And while they were filming here in the 15 to 18 months, this became one of 4 major locations throughout New Zealand. And it is now the only one out of 158 different locations that's got a set left. You can go to all of the other locations, some of them are absolutely beautiful, but there is not one sign of the set. And the only reason why we've got one here is because of an accident of nature. If that storm that arrived here had come 1 week later than it did, there would have been absolutely nothing left here. So someone was watching over Hobbiton.
Yeah.
So you've used my brain, I'm going to use yours now. Those of you that have seen the third movie, we're going to go through the gate to this hobbit hole here.